got Dave, double Dave. My rear tire is completely flat, so that's not good. Whoa! Dude, you shot the fuck out of that berm, dude.
You like that?
I got so deep. Oh my god! Woo! Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My god, that's fast. Oh. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, back at Wildside, we're going to do some testing on the Schwalbe Radial tires. I just put these on like a few days ago. We came here last week with the new tires to test it out, but I didn't really get to do much riding because I got a flat tire like the first lap.
You go flat? Oh shit, dude.
I think that's just that was just an install error. So we're back now. Everything's should be working. So hopefully no flats today. And yeah, I've got the Schwalbe Radial Albert in the rear and the Magic Mary Radial in the front. And I've also got a Rimsaver installed in the rear. That's a new insert. I think I had cush core before. Actually, I still got it in my back seat here. Ooh. Anyways, we're getting rid of the cush core. Back to the Rimsaver, which is a new thing. I don't know, we'll test it out. I'll be testing it here, and I've got some footage from Ober Mountain, so different conditions. Should be good. Let's see. Today I'm on the half shell, back on the half shell, because my full face camera mount fucking broke off. I don't know what happened to it, but it just, you know, the sticky part just came off. Freaking chin mounts, dude. They haven't responded to my email either, so I don't know if they're gonna help me out there, but yeah, back on the half shell for now. Alright, back here today with Ryan. He's gonna rent a bike because he's bikeless
still,
but we're gonna hit some laps, test the tires. It'll be fun. Oh my god, it is so dusty. All right, first lap on, well, this isn't my first lap on the Schwalbes. First lap today on the Schwalbes. So this video is gonna be kind of weird. All the footage is gonna be from different days, but this first part of the video will actually be all of this footage at Wildside today will be after the second part of the video when I'm at Ober. So just keep that in mind. Right now, tire wise, I'm running the pressures that I experimented with at Ober. So I rode a bunch of laps at Ober, trying to get the tire pressures different, fixed up. And now we're running the same pressures at Wildside. So we'll see. Actually, I don't think it's the exact same. I think I upped it like 1 or 2 PSI just because the trails here are a little more flowy. I don't need all that grip, you know? But from what I've seen, from what I've experimented with at Ober, these tires are freaking awesome. Like, you can run way higher pressure than normal and still get a ton of grip. I think I was running my Continentals, what I had, the Xylitol and the Cryptotol in the front, Xylitol in the rear. And with that setup, with the cush core, I was running like 23, 25. And I mean, that wasn't a bad setup. It's just that like, I had to run the cush core to be able to run the pressure that low. And cush core is fine, I like cush core, but it's super heavy. And obviously I don't want to be running all that weight. It just feels weird. Not necessarily like I hated it, it's just like, I wanted to try something new, you know? And here we are with the Schwalbes now. no cush core in the front, and I've got the Rimsaver in the rear, which has actually been pretty good. I don't know. It's still early days, so I don't have too many words to say about it, but I've hit my rim probably once, and it didn't feel too bad. Haven't cracked my rim yet. I will say the install procedure was a little weird. I had my bike shop do it, and I think they messed it up the first time. That's why I came here last week, did my first lap, and I got a flat tire. So, but that's not their fault, I guess. That's not the Rimsaver's fault. That was just an install problem, but seems to be holding there still. We're chilling. But first impressions is that the grip is insane, and you still get all the support from running high pressures. You know, I was reading all the damn reviews online about these tires, and I just didn't believe them. I was like, there's no way. Well, actually, I mean, I was curious. I wasn't a non-believer, but I was definitely curious. And so here we are now running them. And honestly, most of it, if not all of it's true. I can't think of a single downside of running these. It's just it's a pretty sick combo. Except maybe the price. These were kind of expensive, but I mean, all tires are expensive nowadays. It's like $100, I think. $100 for each tire, so that's like $200. But I mean, not too bad. But I came here to test the tires on some flow trails, so let's hit some flow trails, you know? I already know from testing at Ober that they're good at technical stuff. Honestly, if you want to watch me ride more technical stuff, go to the second half of this video. But the first half we'll be testing on these very flowy jump trails type of thing. So I did put a little extra pressure in the tires than I did at Ober. I think we've got 32 in the rear and 30 or 31 in the front. And for reference, I weigh 165 pounds, something like that. So 30 PSI for me works pretty good. Awesome. I love that section. Woo! That is fun. Like a roller coaster. So right here, last time was when I got the flat. But we're feeling good so far, nothing yet, which is good. Yeah, no, lots of support in these tires. I like it. You know, because I'm running high pressure, it's like, it's not folding over in the corners, which feels good. I'm not sure if I'll go for the big jumps this lap. This is only our second lap, I think. Oh. Oh my God. That was terrifying. I almost died there. All right, we're at the jump line here, and Ryan wants to learn how to jump. So we're here. What is this one called? Baby bear? It's like little bear or something.
Something like that.
Oh my gosh, I overshot the crap out of that first one. Wah! Whee! Wah! Wow, that last one's fucking bucky. Damn. These first two are really small. All right, smooth operator. Oh, the carpet feels weird, I can't lie. Whew. Here we go. Wow, that double is freaking sick, dude. Sick rock garden. Whee! Oh yeah. Wow. Just floaters, dude. Freaking sick. You ready? Oh, am I in the right gear? Yeah. Oh. There we go. Oh yeah. So sick. Except we're not hitting the bridge. Fuck that. That is terrifying. Side. Following Mr. Dave here today. Oh yeah. Following the Boost Master. Oh. I gotta learn how to hit the drop on this thing. There he goes. Oh yeah. Woo! Fucking flying, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, that jump's weird. Woo-hoo! Oh my god. Fucking super fast. That's actually insane, by the way. Wow. Oh my god. Woo!
Wow.
You having fun? Watch out for the logs.
Yep. Ooh, dude, I forget how fast that
Dude,
goes.
I was
like
going fast as
It shoots you
hell.
like a damn roller coaster.
I know, it's great.
Woo.
32 I hit.
Holy fuck.
I don't know how that guy hit it 41. That's insane, dude.
Dude, holy shit.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Yeah, Dave says he hits 41 miles an hour on that steep section. That's insane. I guess it's possible if I just let off the brakes, but it's so scary to let off the brakes there. All right, here we go. Fun jump section. Whee! That's great. Oh, I can't hit that shark fin. Skill issue, but let's see if I can't clear all these. You gotta pedal Oh, we're off to a bad start already. Case. Case. Oh, we cleared that one. Cleared this one. All right, that wasn't bad. We just cased the first couple. Whew. We got Dave, Double Dave, and me. Dave actually runs his own YouTube channel, Appalachian MTB. He's always riding everywhere. He rides a lot more than I do though. But we're gonna follow him down. We're going so fast. Yeah, we're gonna go down flowy, which is great. Dave and Dave, they're too fast for me. Or actually, no, they're not too fast. They're on fucking e-bikes. They're cheaters. I'm just kidding, it's fine. They're just, every time they pedal, it's like worth 3 of my pedal strokes. Whoa. These berms are clapped. All right, now I'm following the other Dave. Wah! 6 Gandhi, bruh. Woo. Oh, that's clapped. Whoa! Dude, he fucking shrouded that shit. God damn. Oh my God. Dude, you shrouded the fuck out of that berm, dude.
You like that?
I got it on video.
Yeah.
All right. Following the Double Dave on Tantra. I don't know if that's a word, whatever. Double Dave. Look at him go. Woohoo! Sick. No flat tires today. I'm a big fan of that. Woohoo! That was sick. Wah! Dave is just going for the shrouds today. Wow. Whoa, he went so deep. Oh my God. Yo, he went deep on that shit. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh my God. Yeah, this used to all be loam, and now it's just dirt. Oh my God. Really tested my brakes as well. Whew. Oh yeah, there's the roots. Oh, I remember this part. All right. Yeah, that was way better with these tires. Oh my God. It was like a death sentence on my Contis. I felt so in control there. Dude, I think it was just my tires.
You should have been biting like mad with
That
those
felt
new
so
bad
much
boys.
better, dude. I felt like I had so much grip.
That's a
Oh, massive rut. Oh my God. Oh, big rut. Yeah, that is sketch. I haven't ridden that left line in a second. That was way gnarlier than I remember it being. There's a double to send apparently. Oh, I'm not sending that. No, thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, we did send that double though. My God, that's fast. Oh, that section's great. All right, we're back at Ober. A little bit of a location change. But yeah, did some tire testing at Wildside, but you know, we had a flat tire. Wasn't a good time. Turns out I didn't install, well, the shop that I brought the bike to didn't really install the Rimsaver right, but brought it back to them and they fixed it. So it seems to be holding there now. So we're back at Ober this time. Gonna do some riding, some tire testing, you know. Right now this is just an opening lap, so I'm not gonna go crazy. We gotta open the trails, but I will be riding it for the rest of today, and I'll do some more riding, see what I think. I guess it'll be my thoughts about both the Rimsaver and the Schwalbe Radial tires. I'll have to get a video of the actual tires that I have. Ooh. I realize I haven't actually pointed the camera at the tires, so I guess I'll make a short little clip of that after this. But yeah, so in the front I'm running the Magic Mary Radial. It's the trail casing with the Ultrasoft compound. Ooh, there's a squirrel right there. Okay, yeah. And then the rear tire, I'm running the Albert Radial. I think they made the Albert just for the radial stuff. And that's in the soft compound with a gravity casing. First time running Schwalbe tires. I've never run Schwalbes, but I've been very curious, especially since they released these radial things. So perfect timing. My Contis were giving up. Those are pretty much bald. So getting some of these with the Rimsaver. Heard good things as well. I used to have Cushcore front and rear. That was, I'm not gonna lie, Cushcore is great. I like Cushcore. I like how it feels on the downhill. But when you get on the uphills and you're climbing, dear God, does it feel terrible. It's like, you can feel the weight. And I had it front and rear. I don't think having it in the front is super necessary, so I took that out. So we've only got the Rimsaver in the rear. Got the downhill version, but yeah, great first lap. All right, back ready for another lap here. Went ahead and changed some of the tire pressures. So I've got, I think 32 PSI in the rear and 30 in the front. I had 28 in the front and it felt kinda iffy, so I upped it to 30. We'll see what kind of grip I'm getting, but yep, the radials, I think they recommend you start with 20% more than you usually run. And I think with the Cush Core, with my old tires, I used to run 24, 26, and that was pretty good for me. So yeah, we got 32-30. That just sounds crazy. Like, I would never run 32 PSI in a normal tire on a trail. That's crazy pressure. But on the radials, it feels like normal. It feels good. It's crazy. All right, let's ride some tech here. We got Uncle Chuck's. Wow. That feels insane. My gosh. The braking traction. Well, it's probably also because these are new, but just I get so much more braking traction. That's insane. Big fan of that. So far, I don't want to jinx it, but the tires seem to be holding air. Well, the front one was holding air. I didn't have any issues with that because it didn't have the Rimsaver in it. The rear one, last time, before I fixed it again, took it to the shop, it was leaking air. But I think it's fixed now. So yeah, not too shabby. The install was weird. It's supposed to be easy to install, but the shop I took it to said it wasn't really easy to install, but I don't know. I'll take their word for it. There we go. Little jump here. Little drop. Oh wow. All right, there might be a little too much pressure in the rear. I feel like I could use 1 or 2 PSI less. And then on the front, maybe 29 PSI instead of 30. But not a bad place to start. So I know 28's too low. Or maybe it was 27, I don't know, the gauge wasn't that accurate, but we'll keep testing around. Let's do some snake dance. Oh, I did not clear that. All right, we are running. I went back to the pump, and I think I've got 30, 31 in the rear, and 30 in the front, or is it 29? It's something like that. It's not as much as I was running one lap ago. So. All right. Let's take the right line here. Wow. Haven't done that one in a hot minute. Oh. All right, that didn't feel too bad. I think that might be the sweet spot here. 30 PSI in the rear, 29 in the front. Didn't feel too bad at all. All right, let's go up here and ride some jumps on Fox Gap. Whee! Okay, honestly, not too shabby. I think that is the sweet spot. At least at Ober. If I go back to like Wildside, where they have big jumps and flowy trails, we might need more air. But for like general trail riding, I think that is the sweet spot. I'm gonna keep that in mind. 30-29. That is a far cry from what I usually run It's like 24, 26. All right. So far, so good. I don't have much words to say about the Rimsaver yet, but if I had to give like a first impressions, I think it feels good. One thing that I should note is that I've never actually ridden before this without cush core. Like when I went tubeless, I went cush core, so this is the first time without it. All right, it's just rained a ton, but it's clear again, so I'm gonna go ride another lap. I think we're gonna do some nice flow on Flying Squirrel, see how the tires do on a fast section, but so far they feel good. I'm still having issues with the tires leaking air, so the rear one lost 10 psi and my front tire also lost 10 psi, but I pumped it back up. I hope it's just a new tire thing where like it needs time for the sealant to find all the holes and stuff, because it happened to my last pair of tires. For like the first week or two it was losing air and I had to keep pumping it up, but then it eventually sealed up. So I'm assuming that's what happens. That is what's happening right now. All right, here we go, Flying Squirrel. Oh yeah, that was good. I might have put too much air, but we're still learning. On flow trails, I definitely don't need that much. Well, it should be the opposite actually, I don't know. It's weird. All right, we cased the fuck out of that double. All right, I'm gonna rip some zipper. I keep doing ripper. Really been neglecting zipper here, but it's just so much more fun to ride ripper. Yeah, from what I'm feeling right now, I think we could use a tad bit less pressure in the rear and maybe the front. I think I'm running 30-30. We could probably do 28-27. I don't know. It feels different because earlier it was dry and now it's wet, so, you know. All right, let's make a terrible decision and do Bear Witch in the most fucking wet conditions I think I've ever ridden it in. There we go. Oh, okay, that did not go well. I had one foot off. That was sketchy. Not a big fan of that. Yeah, I took a foot off and I had to guide myself, but that tree gap thingy, oh my god. I'm just getting mud flung up all on me. Whew. Alright, look at that. Wow. Very muddy. Some people say I don't get my bike dirty, and I'm like, man, I do get my bike dirty. I just clean it when I'm done. You know, there's a difference. Beautiful loam here. into some so tight catch berms. Wow. Woo. Oh my god. I was literally drifting the whole way down. Holy crap. That was... I almost hit the tree, but I stopped in time. You know, that's how good these tires are. Didn't feel like I was gonna not be able to stop. That's crazy. Yeah, the loamers are sketchy when it's wet, but if you have good tires, it's not too bad. It's still sketchy, but I mean, you'll be able to slow down if you have good tires and good braking control, and I don't know. It all depends on the rider, I guess. But yeah, loamers, so much fun when your tires actually dig into it. My old tires are a little bald. But I guess I did ride them. I rode the crap out of those tires, so it was time for an upgrade. All right, another lap. This one's gonna be quick though. I gotta make it down for something. Oh, it's just so soupy. I think we're gonna do probably Fox Gap. Oh, somebody lost their hat. Oh my god. There's a rut there. I just felt my tire pulling into it. Delicious. Soupy mud. Alright. On this berm here. Very soupy. Soupy soup. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. These tires are goated. Honestly. It's so early still in my testing, but I'm not gonna lie, these are pretty goated. And it took me at least a couple months on my Contis for me to think they're goated. But that's because the Contis took me a really hot second to warm up to, because I got the soft compound on them. But it was just like not soft at all. Like it feels like their soft compound is a lot harder than other companies' soft compounds, and it took me a second to fall in love with it. So I do like it now, but it took me a second for sure to start liking the Contis. But these tires, I've been riding them like 3 days, maybe 4. And they're goated. So good. Now granted, I am only riding downhill parks on them, so I'm only testing the downhill performance of them, which I guess really is the only thing that matters. But it's not like I'm pedaling on them. I'm not going uphill on them. So, alright.